horizontal. Hope everyone's doing well this evening. Make sure everything's going smooth. Good enough. Okay. Pull this up. Listen to it. Hope everyone's doing well this evening. Make sure everything's going smooth. Yep. That sounds fine. And then last one. We shall do why is my view channel weird? What is happening? Something that looks strange. Hi, can you bring me toilet paper? You fucking asshole. Of course I can. You dork. You're such a dork. I just asked her before I went live. I was like, is there anything I can do for you before I go live? She's like, no. I'll think of something. And she did. She did think of something. Everyone. I'm live. There we go. And now she's calling me. Hello. Oh, you were just kidding? Okay. Alrighty. Alright, bye. I thought it was weird because we stocked toilet paper earlier today. Made sure to put some in every room. LOL JK. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not hearing any sound coming through at all. Also, it looked like my video capture. Okay, so that's on now. But I'm not getting any sound from the game. Why is that? Like, I haven't changed any settings. No settings have been changed. And yet, nothing. I don't see it coming through on here either. So let's see. Video capture device. Properties. Hello, value. I'm sure I'm butchering your name. I'm not even gonna. Donar? Donar? EG4? Hello and welcome. Okay, output, desktop audio. Capture audio only. Okay, so that's working. Properties. Device. Headphones. Default. Okay. Well, this is fantastic way to start the stream. 21 people watching me have technical difficulties. Fucking hell. Okay, hold on. Gotta delete this. Video capture device. Remove. Yes, I need to remove. Now I need to add a new one. Can you play with me Roblox? No, sorry. I don't play Roblox. Add source. Let's see. Application audio capture. Hey mate, you're doing an awesome job on your stream. It's really great to see. As a fellow streamer, I'd love to connect and support you. Add me on Discord. Maybe. Hello from Iran. Hello. And welcome. Hopefully I don't say anything offensive to you fellas. I have troubles. Not that I'm ever trying to be offensive to anyone. It just happens. Add a new source. USB video. Capture. Desktop. Okay. Did that do it? Nope, it sure didn't. Okay. Add video capture device. All right. Why is my stuff not working? Advanced audio properties, desktop audio, monitor. This is terrible. Well, I literally have no idea why I have no sound coming through. Oh, this is awful. All right. Well, the easiest thing to do would be to restart. Enter rest mode and see if this does it. I am your game. Okay, cool. All right. Maybe I don't understand why I'm not getting sound. If this keeps going, I will have to end the stream and start a new one. But that sucks. Sorry, everyone. Come on. Wait for this to pop back up. You actually bring me toilet paper? Ah, we have sound. Sound has returned. I have no idea why that happened, but we have fixed the sound issue. I hear it now. Everyone's gonna have to let me know if the game is too loud. Actually, I can test it. I will listen to my own stream and we'll find out. There we go. Okay, the sounds... Game sounds fine to me, but if anyone has any problems with the volume, please let me know. Okay, there we go. Now, what the fuck's this idiot doing? What are you doing?
Don't touch the stew. It smells disgusting.
What? We should send these children out to do the hunting. They're invincible. Look at them. They can face tank everything. Why am I the one going out gathering stuff if everyone else is invincible? Ugh. Alright, whatever, game. Craft a weapon mod. I don't want to. Alright. So, last night the internet failed and the stream crashed. Reroll campaign. Select world settings to re-roll the current campaign. Re-rolling the campaign allows you to select different difficulty levels at the cost of resetting all campaign progress and checkpoints. Character progress is never lost. Interesting. But no. I'm going to push forward. Nothing like a good technical issue to start the stream. Good on you, Ninja. It is what it is. So last night the internet failed. So I messed around a little bit and then I went to bed. One thing I did do was I went back to the first dungeon I had found. And in that dungeon, I picked up an item Which one is it? It's this. I picked up the Full Moon Circlet Amulet. Gain 3% of base range damage dealt as lifesteal. At full health, range damage is increased by 25%. Now that's going to be really, really good in a boss fight. Now I also have this one, the Talisman of the Sun, which is amazing in a boss fight because it really messes, like it really, really pushes all my stuff up. But yesterday I switched over to Medic so I can gain extra heals. Oh, so what I did is I came back to this place. This place is the first dungeon I was at, and I was just messing around a bit, and I was like, you know, I'll just kill some enemies and gain a little bit of extra experience and stuff. And I came here, and this just opened. I don't know what the condition, I think maybe beating the boss was the condition for that opening. Not sure. But, yeah. So, I came here, and this fella opened, and I was able to gain that extra item. So then I ran through the entire rest of the level to see if there was any other hidden secrets, and there weren't. It was just that one secret place in this level. But I thought, yeah, that's neat, nice and cool. I would have never come back into this dungeon either if it hadn't have been for the stream crashing. These fucking assholes, dude, they keep closing this door behind me. It's really gonna bother me if they keep doing this. Yesha, the Lost Temple. This is where we're going. So it gets so hot in here with the door closed. Like legitimately hot. Okie dokies. Oh, all right. Time to get after it. So this is where I left off last night. I came in here and luckily my internet crashed right at a save point. Very, very lucky indeed. Hold on, I gotta delete a Twitch message. Possible ban evader. Fuck. Dude, Twitch is nothing but bots and scammers. I have one real life friend who will watch me on Twitch sometimes, but he's in a different time zone, so he rarely is awake whenever I'm streaming. That looks interesting. Also, the ambient music is pretty cool. Also, I like that you can re-roll the campaign. That seems pretty cool. All right.
This looks important.
Ooh, I took a picture. So let's see. I took a picture, but all right. Fuck me. In that book that I read last night, it had the answer to this puzzle, I think. Camera. Where is it? Okay. So I don't know how well that's going to come up on the stream. Yeah, it's coming up. Oh, I forgot to add my camera back to the... My bad, everyone. There we go. So... There. That's the answer I wrote down. So we got... so what does a line mean? Hmm. Okay, lower peg. Oh. Okay, so the first one. The first one should have 2 pegs. Uh. What? Okay. Interesting. Hmm. This looks crazy. Okay, so the first one is the thing with a line. So is that saying there's no pegs here? Oh, I can have 2 on 1. Or are they saying I should have 0 here? And then this one isn't even on there. I'm gonna say this one should have 2. One, 1, 2. This is very strange. It's a cool puzzle. So this only has 1. This guy's saying it should have 2. And then this guy's saying it should have 2. I don't think that's right.
This looks important.
Very interesting puzzle design. Maybe this is saying... Maybe this is like a Sudoku puzzle. This is, okay. Lower peg, lower peg. Let's start fresh. Okay. So, the first one we have is this one. 1, 2. The next one we have is this one. 3, 4. This one's not on there. This one has 1. This one has 1. What? Oh no, this one has 2. What? Okay. I think I might need more information for this puzzle. It's a very cool puzzle though. Somebody is commenting and I can't see it because I have this pulled up. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna ignore this for now. Let's see, toilet paper. I can barely hear you, by the way, but it's raining here. Yeah, if you can barely hear me, that's on yours, because I checked the audio on that. I can hear myself. Ninja, don't you have a single chat screen for all the combined chat? Or you're bouncing between multiple screens? I'm bouncing between multiple screens. I do have a screen that I could pull up for all the chats. But like if you're using the social stream ninja, here, I'll just show you guys. Since he asked me a technical question, let's do a display capture. And display capture. Okay. What display is this trying to show? Properties. Automatic. Okay. Why is it? Oh, there we go. So this is gonna be a little weird, everyone who's on vertical. Good luck is all I can say. So I'll try to position this the best I can, and then I'll move it around. Okay, so on Social Stream Ninja, once you get everything set up, right? I have my YouTube set up, and then I have my Twitch set up. If you go here and you hit copy link, right? Then you can minimize that. And then you can go into a browser. If you're watching this on vertical, it is going to be like hard to figure out. And then you can type that, you can paste that into the browser. And then it will bring up your chat, or it should bring up your chat. But why is that not working? Probably Google's interfering with it for some stupid reason. Whatever. So you should be able to do that. But yeah, anyways, I just bounce between screens. It's easier for me that way than to mess with all the other stuff. Let's see. Display capture needs to get turned off. Where's that at? There we go. And then display capture is off here. She doesn't need toilet paper. If she did, I would bring it to her. She's just fucking around. Okay. So this puzzle is tricky. I don't know if I have enough information to figure it out. Maybe there's another hint in the book. I'll go back to the book and look directly at the dealios. It's not working because you want it to work for an example? Yeah, well, it's probably not how it works. Okay. So...
This looks important.
It does look important. I'm gonna go and take a screenshot on my computer so I can pull that up. I can see chat and deal with that. Alright, so this book over here is where I got the that picture from. See right here, 1 out of 6. We got 1 and 2 brackets. 1. So I think maybe 1 is you play this chord, and the other one is a different chord from a different machine. So I'll put this one into the first one. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to take a screenshot. Screenshot. Okay, so now I have that on my computer easily. We're moving on. 25 minutes. Been sitting here for 4 minutes waiting. Well, keep waiting. Alright, so we got... This comes up to there. So there might be more than one device. Alright, chat.
Oh, this looks important.
She's not... She's in the kitchen. She's such a liar. Liar. Like, she's just gonna be messing with me. Which is fine. I mean, honestly, this is the best way to mess with me. Alright. So, where's my screenshot? Alright. We're gonna move this over in front of the thing. Alright. So the first one that I have on my screen is this one. The no markings one. And so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 spots. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 places. So we need this one to play first, right? So if we go up, up, and then the next one that's gonna play would be this one. Up, up. And then the next one that's gonna play is gonna be this one. And then this one. And then... we don't have this one. So... that's what's strange. Is we don't have... the symbols don't match. Our last symbol is like a sperm going down that way with a circle above it. Their last symbol is a sperm going up with 2 circles. Okay, so let's abandon this theory for a second. Hold on. I think I have another one. Okay, so if we go this one, and then this one's our next one. Up, up. And then we're gonna be going here. 1. Then we're gonna be going back to here. And then we're gonna be coming down here. Okay. Pull lever. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that wasn't it.
Okay, this looks important.
Okay, so what if we start down here? This is our beginning. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, We don't have this fucking symbol, so we got to come back over here. 1, 1, 2. All right. Now let's see what that does. Boy, I really wish I had an Atreus to tell me what the answer is. Okay, so that didn't work either. Could be a different for this one. Could be.
Huh. Well, this looks important.
Alright, let's try a different thing. Okay, so it's got a line on it, so we're not going to put any into this one. So let's go 1 and then a space. This one. And then a space. This one. This one. And then this one. Let's try that. Just because she is a woman, you assume she's in the kitchen. Bad ninja. Okay, so that wasn't it. Okay, let's try it from the top this time. Alright, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna move on, because I don't... I'll have to get more information. Okay, so we got 1, skip. This one. 1, skip. This one. This one. This one. All right. Oh, you know what? I see what the problem is. I got to get this turning. I got to go up there and get that. So I might have already had the puzzle answer a couple of times. And because I didn't have this spinning, this goes up. It's a gear socket. So if this drive shaft isn't spinning this gear, then it won't grab those teeth to spin that gear. So this won't spin to hit those notes. That's what's happening there. Okay, so that's good news. That means I'm not fully retarded. I'm just sort of retarded. Also, it means go and explore. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. What is over here? Okay, this looks like it goes on for a minute, but I want to double check it just to be safe. Ooh. I got iron, I got scrap, I got all kinds of stuff. Do I have my good? Yeah, I got my good one on. I got an amulet that gives me extra scrap when I pick it up, and it gives me extra. It automatically picks up resources like that you used for building. So I got to figure out how to get that boy turning. Doesn't look like it's going to be an easy journey. We got all these red plants in the way. What is that? Is that a dungeon? Oh, wow, wow, wow. I got to go in there? Oh, man. I don't want to go in there. I guess I don't have much choice. Can I do anything else before I go in there? Nope. Okay, so this might be a boss. Or it could just be a new area to explore. I'm not sure. The boss fog door was gray. So we'll see where we're going. Ethereal orb, dwell, brought all kinds of treasures from Yesha. I once fell in with some rebels there. Long ago, their leader, blah, 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 blah. I didn't read the rest of that because I... Oh my goodness. Checkpoint updated. Very good. Faithless Thicket. That sounds like a fun place, doesn't it? Oh, I got roly-poly boys. Okay. You know, one thing I do like about this game, and this is going to sound weird, I like that the enemies don't show up on the mini-map. Now, you vertical watchers, you don't see a mini-map. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to talk to chat here, game. Let's see if I can move it. Fuck is... Get out of my way. Okay, so right here, there's a mini-map. There's no way for me to show that on vertical. But on the mini-map, the enemies don't show up. So you actually have to like look with your eyes. You can't just navigate the game by peeking at your mini-map. Now the mini-map is good for a lot of things. But telling you where enemies are or aren't, fucking terrible at that. What just attacked me? Hey man. It was crazy. What is attacking me? What the fuck is this thing? Holy shit. Wow. That was wild. Jesus, man. All right. That got aggressive in a hurry. Half retard is still retard. That's not true. I did the math on it. It's only half of one. I picked up some iron. I don't need iron. I need forged iron now. I need the bigger resources. Okay. I need that yellow to go away. I do not want to deal with the piss effect. Very, very interesting. I feel like I killed a bunch of things over here. Did they drop anything of value? No, of course not. I could probably not destroy those things, but I have, like, while trying to dodge out of the way of enemy attacks, I have dodged into those, and they damage you, and they create a that yellow effect that you saw earlier. I feel like something's gonna attack me over here. So I got two ways. I got a door. This looks like it doesn't open from this side. Yep. Nope. Doesn't open from this side. And I got These noises are crazy. I love how creepy the game can be sometimes. Like, sometimes you have the ambient music that will, like, just fade in and give you just a little bit of creepiness. And then sometimes they cut the music in completely, so you just hear the game, like the enemy noises and the world noises. Like if you were walking through a forest, you would hear this many things. Holy crap, what is that? That enemy didn't drop anything at all? Oh, that's nonsense. Where are you fucking assholes spawning from? That's not cool.
Oh, holy hell.
Yeah, all holy hell is right. Where did they come from? They just spawned behind me? I don't like that. That's one thing I don't like about this game. You can't predict enemy spawns. So I've cleared an area out, and then sometimes the enemies will just come up behind you, which, I
Not
mean,
enough room.
fine, whatever. I can deal. But also, it makes managing, like, your flanks really difficult. Because the game will just be like, nah, there's enemies behind you now. Even if you took the time to meticulously clear the whole area out.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hello, Coven! I wonder if that's random, or if it's prompted by certain locations, or certain actions, or certain story events, maybe. Maybe a mix? Oh, maybe. How you doing? Ho 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 ho, we got Coven and Phoenix. Alrighty. We had a guy telling dad jokes last night. That was fun. Okay. We got a chest right there. The maps are RNG, right? They're procedurally generated from what I hear. So no two playthroughs of this game are going to be the same, right? Like this map isn't going to be here exactly the same way. Also, you can re-roll your campaign, so you can change everything about the world if you wanted to. Like, say you get one that just fucking sucks, you can re-roll it. Your character level stays the same. Whoa, hello.
Come on!
Hey man. I find that very disruptive. I wanted to kill those things that flew away from me. Oh, there they are.
That's it. For now.
Very, very cool. I could tell dad jokes, but I am busy. Technically, any joke I tell is a dad joke. So get fucked, idiot. Oh wait, no. I'm supposed to be nice. supposed to be being nice to my chat. I forget. Oh my goodness. Okay. Those are good guys to kill. They drop things and stuff. Oh, I can't forget to get the chest. Scrap 89 relic dust. And then also got that. Okay, so I need to clear the rest of this area real quick. Shouldn't take long. I will say for procedurally generated levels, these ones, so far, they're not boring. They're not like just laid out haphazardly, which is pretty cool because like Bloodborne does some procedurally generated things with its dungeons, and holy crap, is that bad? They're so badly done. How long do you think you'll be streaming tonight? If you're wrapping up soon, I'll stay. But if not, you need to grab dinner. I'd so go grab dinner. I'll probably be on at most another hour. Like 9:41, I will be ready to wrap it up. Unless, like what always happens, right as I'm getting tired, 20 people join the stream and I'm like, well, I guess I'm streaming now. For longer than I intended. He just started like 45 minutes ago, so I guess he is halfway through. Yeah. 2.5 hours, 3 hours is about as far as I can go. Because I gotta wake up early and go to work. And I got some yelling to do at people tomorrow. Although I probably won't. Oh my goodness. You guys see that racism? Oh my goodness. Racist. Holy crap. All right. Well, a lot of enemies came from that direction. Halfway through, that's an award in between. BB has procedurally mapped. Bloodborne has procedural maps, really? Well, the Chalice dungeons. So they have online Chalice dungeons that you go into and they'll randomize. So those ones are generated. All playthroughs of that game I've seen are people boss rushing the game. So not the normal game, right? Like what you've watched Smaller and Metal do. They don't ever do the Chalice dungeons. Dude. Dude, those guys are coming from a long distance to come and play. That's crazy. How far away are they
Holy
coming?
hell. Whew.
See, now I'm in an awkward position. Guess I just go ahead and use this. There we go. awkward in between. Typo, not a ward. Oh, yeah. Well, yell when you can just threaten them to have to fill out forms. Why yell when you can just threaten to have... Oh, I get what you're saying. No, just some absolute fucking nonsense happened today. Right at the end of the day.
Great, more bad news.
Wait, where? Where do you see bad news? I didn't see it. Talk to me, brother. Where are you seeing shit? I was looking at chat. So right at the end of the day, I had to go load a trailer. No big deal. Easy peasy. Actually, should have been the easiest part of my day. Well, whoever scheduled the trailer scheduled the crane that I was supposed to have for tomorrow morning to go to where the trailer was supposed to go. So I show up and there's a fucking crane waiting for me instead of a trailer. So I get a hold of the trucking company and they're like, oh yeah, we can send a driver and you guys can load the trailer and then we'll deliver it in the morning. So I'm like, all right, whatever, you know, it wastes a good 30 minutes, but not the biggest problem. The crane, on the other hand, is like $2,000 to have that crane show up, and we didn't need it, right? Super bad. Just throwing money in the fucking toilet, and that bothers me tremendously because their company is struggling right now. So I cut the crane loose and I tell them I need them tomorrow. I get everything set up, and then the guy who was scheduled everything wrong, he also was supposed to deliver some frames for these pieces because they're too big.
All right.
They're too big to fit on the truck without being on a frame.
Bag's full.
Well, he didn't send the frames. Something big is coming for me. That music only plays when the big boy's here. Where is he?
Damn it.
Oh, I guess it was those two fellas. Those were the big boys. No, I still hear noises. I still hear like fighting noises. Well, anyways, so the guy who screwed up the scheduling also didn't send the stuff he was supposed to send out. So now we have to build frames. And then by the time we got frames built, the truck driver refused to take the load, saying he didn't think it was safe and all this other stuff. And with a driver, if they refuse, they refuse. There's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't, if you've already paid, they just go, well, we'll give you your money back. Good luck. But like most things, when they give you your money back, oh, well, your money will be refunded to you. It'll take, 10 days or whatever to go through the banks. So the money we just paid for trucking is gone. We paid extra money for a crane that we didn't need to pay for. And everything that we were going to do tomorrow is shot to shit. So really quite irritated by the whole situation. But I got it figured out, and we're on for tomorrow. But yeah. Oh dang, that sounds annoying. Yeah, it was annoying. Oh, she must have found toilet paper, guys. She's off the toilet. No idea. What?
Oh, damn. Is it over?
I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was sleeping. On the couch. Where did those flying boys go? I wanted them. They drop good resources. Oh my goodness. Okay. So when that green bar gets all the way full, I gain an extra healing item, which is pretty cool. Oh no! Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna take damage from that, but I didn't. So, oh wow. What'd you bring me? I agree. At least you deal with it. Dude, you are invaluable. At least you got it set up. Yeah. There wasn't room to just keep the crane there until tomorrow. No, because where they sent the crane is not where we need it. They sent the crane to my fab yard. Where the pieces were built. I need the crane at the job site where we're going to install the pieces. So... no, it was just an all-around colossal fuck-up. I don't want to say too much bad about the guy. We're all dealing with a lot of stress. The company is having some massive financial difficulties at the moment. Everybody's dealing with doing like 4 people's jobs. I'm currently doing multiple people's worth of work. So yeah, everyone is stressed to the max. So it would be real easy to talk a ton of shit and be like, you fucking idiot. But what's the point? One, it's not gonna make it so that he does his job any better. 2, it's not gonna make it so that I feel better. Like, honestly, I feel
Looks like I'm full
fine
up.
about the situation. It's just, it was right at the end of the day, so it was more annoying than if it happened at the beginning of the day. I had to spend overtime for my guys to deal with the situation, and we wasted thousands of dollars that we didn't have. So, yeah. It's stuff like that that really, really bothers me, you know? And I did offer to help the guy. I was like, hey man, if you need me to do anything, let me know. I can help with this. And he's like, no, I got it. So, I don't know. So you have to pay them for incorrect placement, both in time and location? No. The guy who scheduled them, the crane went to the right place where he was scheduled. The guy who works for my company scheduled them to the wrong place. So yeah, it wasn't, the crane didn't show up at the wrong place. The guy who scheduled the crane to go to the wrong place. And then the trailer people, that one bothers me the most.
Can't carry anymore.
If I'm being honest. Because... oh, so I need to go that way. Your purse? I don't know. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, the trucking company pissed me off the most. Because that one... the crane company, they're like, all right, man, you know, whatever. We're just going to add a couple hours and you'll have to pay for the fuel. They're being real cool about it. The trucking company, like I said, they're refunding the money. But it could be a while before that money gets refunded. So, again, it's not my money, but it is irritating. So we got a door there, and we got a door over that way. We have 2 doors now. Interesting.
Oh, shit.
Hey, that's not fair. He came in through the wall. I thought the ceiling would stop him at least a little bit. But apparently no. Fucking... What a dickhead. He just flew right through the ceiling. Alright, mental note. Ceilings don't stop enemies. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the green bar went all the way up when I used my last healing item. And it gave me another one for free. What was your guys' fault? All around, darn. So you can't get a refund. So just losses all around. You're making this sound like government stuff. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it was our team's fault. But, hey, whatever.
I'm like nervous.
You're nervous to go work out?
Well, this one is like
Then you have nothing to worry about. If he's accredited, he's a real good physical trainer.
Yeah.
You have nothing to worry about. He's gonna make sure you don't get hurt, dude.
Not hurt. I'm gonna be hurt.
Yeah, but the happiest I've ever seen you is when you're going to the gym on a regular basis. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, what? I couldn't hear that last part.
Whoa.
The game got very
it?
loud. What'd you say? Good. It'd be good for you. Alright. There you go, folks. I hope you found today's episode of ninjas dealing with underling tisms. I think you're taking it well then. Well, I don't know. I've been in construction long enough to know
Well, I've got enough of that.
getting upset is necessary at times. But taking that stress from work home with you is the absolute fastest way to go insane. And I mean, what's it gonna do? Is me stressing out at home going to solve any problems? No.
Can't carry anymore.
Alright, let me know whenever you're coming back in. Call me though, because I won't see a message. Or you can...
Toilet bowl cleaner or dishwasher?
No, I didn't tell him that our... So, our son wasn't paying attention, and he...
It's been days. It was
Yeah, he started using what he thought was jet dry rinse aid, like for the dishwasher, in the dishwasher. And what he was actually using was Clorox toilet bowl cleaner. So, in his defense, they're both blue, right? But one is a tiny little bottle, like, you know, that big. And the other one is a giant bottle that says Clorox toilet bowl cleaner on it. So yeah, our dishes were extra clean. they were clean enough to shit on. But yeah, he was doing it for days before we figured it out.
Farted or burped?
Who? The cat?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the main door. So I don't want to go into the main door.
Like, something came out.
Something came out of him?
Like,
Gross, dude. Stop killing my cat. Dude, Ori doesn't care about his name being said. He's a cat. He's not a dog. She just told me to call the cat. Like the cat's gonna come when I call his name. It's not how cats work. Well, if you're still talking about it, obviously it occupies your mind. It's stressing you to some degree, but you're managing it well, it seems. Extra clean. I don't know. How did we get on that subject? I don't know. Story time happened and I don't remember how we got there. I really hope my brain doesn't get any worse than this. Because right now it's manageable, but like, for real, I'll start a conversation and then I will lose complete track of how we got there or where it's going. It really drives the wife insane. No clue. Yeah. I think Phoenix asked me a question. I don't know. I'd have to scroll back through chat to see. Because I definitely wouldn't have brought it up on my own. Or maybe I did. Who knows? I mean, this is on the internet forever, so you could scroll back through and listen to it. But is anyone going to do that? Probably not. Cats can recognize when you call them by name. They're dumb, but not that dumb. Yeah, well, I know they can, but these kittens, they only care, like if I shook the bag of food, they would come sprinting to see what I had. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna go into another dungeon. Dungeon time, dungeon time. What is this dungeon? Galvanized iron. Ooh. Galvanized stuff sucks. Cathedral of Omens. Alright, well, we got a checkpoint right off the bat. Right off the bat. Yes, they love food. So we're gonna use it. Now, the one thing that's kind of weird about this is that green bar goes away when you recharge all your stuff. Okay, so we are in the dungeon. I don't even know what this does. What does this do again? Medic channels healing energy into their fist, punching a hole in the ground to create a 3-meter healing spring AoE, which restores 11 health per second. Wow. The hunter skill is really the one I like. Alright, so we got traits. Vigor, triage, plus 10%. I'm not going to use that. That levels up with my thing. Bark skin, expertise, vigor, endurance. I haven't really felt the need to use endurance, but we're going to keep leveling this. What is happening? I don't like, okay. So this happens to me often when I go to do the traits, right? So add trait point, commit changes, and then would you like to commit your changes? I hit the X button. Nothing fucking happens. I hold the X button. Nothing happens. It's very strange. Why won't it? Is there a reason it won't let me do this? Is it a bug? Why does it? X. I'm hitting the X button. But now it let me. Oh man. No, it's just broken. Sometimes it just does not allow you to do it. I don't know why. I can't figure out what difference from one spot to the next I had. Okay, so this looks very much like the beginning of that last dungeon I was in. Which I hope not. He's got a knife and he's got a bowl. Is X mapped to X in the game? Yeah. Everything, I don't know, it's happened to me multiple times where it just decides not to work. Alright. I noticed the burb ignored my question about if food motivated them. Are you sure nothing happens? Maybe it just does not have a notification. Have you been leveling his vaguely Asianness? No, he's about as vaguely Asian as he's gonna get. Wait. They love food? Wait. Oh, that's why. Fucking chat filter, top messages. Fucking suck. YouTube. I never, ever, ever want not all messages. Yes, they love food, but is that a cat thing though? Phoenix, if your wife says they made food, do you go running? Are you sure nothing happens? Is there a rule saying you have to be in a certain area to add the points? Probably something you can only do in town. No. Yeah, he did ignore you. What an asshole. Alright, let's see what kind of enemies we get in this dungeon. So far, every area I've gone into, there have been slightly different enemies. So we got a sun, a ram.
That's odd.
Yep, I'm not pulling any of that shit yet. Ooh, they're on the ground. Look at that. Interesting. So far, I've really enjoyed the puzzles of this game. Ooh, books. Look, we found books. Very interesting. I guess burbs be bourbon. Why is top chat the default? I have no idea. Because especially for a creator, like I know if they were like, hey, we want to have chat moderation as default, meaning like for the standard YouTube user, your chats are defaulted into top chat. Fine. I mean, they're trying to make a safer environment for children, so I'm not upset by that. But for the creator, or like the content creator, so for me, why wouldn't I want to see every message that comes through? All right. Read. All right, I want to take a screenshot of this one. New screenshot. I misplaced where I started. Okay, so I have a screenshot of this now. The sun, sister, first of the four. The moon, the warrior of light. Life, the ether and the matter of the four. Death, the great transformer of the four. The doe, the fleet-footed incarnation of life. The ravager, the fanged incarnation of death. Okay. The calamity. They call it the ravager. A beast with fur as black as sackcloth. Okay. I wonder if that symbol's going to be important. Sackcloth. Sackcloth. Never heard that word before, but okay. And teeth dyed red as blood. It made no more mutton of the bravest warrior. Fear fell like night. Death roamed Yasha. There were those who would have seen the beast slain, but the ravager was never much glimpsed, but that the doe should follow. The green things of the jungle sprang from the doe's feet, and on what do green things grow if not flesh of the departed life? What would become of the doe if the ravager were felled? What would become of Yasha? For though they may struggle always, their struggle serves the balance and keeps unharnessed death from above, from descending upon us all. The blood moon. A toast to blood moon stide. Panfolk, honor thy hunters, for the moon is a hunter who stalks the stars. The ravager is a hunter who stalks the brush and bracken. And lo, when the wheel of time turns round to blood moon's stide, sister sun shines her opal fire hungrily upon the hunter moon, and his hunt is fair. As they feast above, we hear the ravager below, howling from the forest edge. Keep him from your door, the fine panfolk. Roast ye game, and gaily gnash his sweet meats. And above all, honor thy hunters. The hope. A blessing of hope. May the doe's step cross your fulsome fields. May life's wind sound your pipe and flute. May the warm sun light your voyage home, and the ravager howls not bring you fear. And when the doe and ravager their circuit run, when sun and stem weaves life gold thread, as life and sun support from below, all will be revealed to the bulwark of the doe. Right. Cool puzzles. I really dig the puzzles in this game. So it's gonna be like an order. I have to line these up in some certain order in order for that to open, I bet. It's gonna be a cool. Ninja Blood Moon, when our women lose their minds. I'd screenshot every page. I'm not a child though. I want the same thing you would want. Yes. Okay, so I have levers on each side. Let's see what happens when I pull this lever. So it did one turn. Enemies pop out. Dude, I love the drums in this game. They're just little dum, dum, dum. So I have three levers. Okay, so I need to pull my screenshot back up. How do I make the screenshot bigger? No, I don't want to move it, you dork. Oh my god. I might have to go back and... Jesus Christ. Why is it... Oh, fuck off. I tried to make it bigger and it just made a big white box around it. Okay, so this page gives me the symbols. That book gives me the order. All right. Inventory. Ooh, I have forged iron. Nice. I need that. Okay. You actually have to remember stuff. The beginning, for sun and moon describe the skies, the firmament beyond. Their whims will tell if tides are high or if day has dawned. And fragile life must hang below a puppet on a thread. And only choosing makes it so to live in joy. Okay, so we screenshot this. No! Stop it! You dork. There we go. Screenshot. Okay. So, sun and moon describe the skies, the firmament beyond. A fragile life must hang below. Alright. So, right now, we have sun and moon. So that's the Ravager. That's the doe. That's the sun. No, that's the doe. So what the fuck is that thing? That's alive? Is that the moon? Hey, look at that. These symbols are on the door as well. Interesting. Let's see what happens if I pull this lever. Okay. Dude, this is a fucking awesome puzzle. Okay. So this one works the center. And then this one works the top. Very, very interesting. Like, this is a really cool shadow puzzle. Different. Like, I enjoy this. Okay, well, since Phoenix is ignoring me, I'll ask you. If your wife made dinner and called you, would you go running? Fuck yes. Immediately. Immediately. She's like the best cook I know. So it's not even a question for me. Okay. May the doe's step cross your Folsom fields. May life's wind sound your pipe. Okay. The blood moon. Handfolk. Okay. The Ravager's beast with fur. Okay. So the moon. Okay. The Calamity. So this is like how you open each door, I think. They called the Ravager a beast with black. It made no more mutton than the brazen. Death. So death. Death is the sword. Okay. There were those who would have seen the beast slay, but the Ravager was never much glimpsed. But the doe should follow. Okay. Spring from the doe's feet. What would become of the doe if the Ravager was felled? What would become of you? For though they may struggle always, their struggle serves the balance and keeps unharnessed death from above. Okay, so they need to be... When the wheel of time turns round to blood's moon's tide, sun shines her opal fire hungrily upon Hunter Moon in his huntosphere. We hear the Ravager below. Okay. So let's try to figure out if something is bigger. Okay, below what? Okay. Let's see how these changes. Alright. So that one's pretty straightforward. That one just goes that way. Okay. So you can only have 3 things in a circle at a time. 4 things in a circle. So right now, the Ravager. This is interesting. Like, for real, this is a fucking good puzzle. I might be too tired for this puzzle. Alright, let's see. That opened this door? No. For sun and moon describe the sky as the firmament beyond, and fragile life must hang below a puppet on a thread, and only choosing makes it so to live in joy. Okay. Below what? Okay. Below what? Okay, so we have these doors here. They're locked. See, the problem with a puzzle game, a visual puzzle like this is I need to know what they mean by below and above. So the doors have corresponding symbols, right? And the book had those same symbols on them. So we got a triangle here, right? Moving these around forms a triangle. You see that? We got a triangle. This one moves... which one? Okay, so I can put 2 over 1. Which means... it doesn't make this bigger. Boy, I am interesting. Do they mean literally with a reference to the beginning door? I don't know. I need to read the book again. So we got the down, points down here. We got, this is the direction we came through. This is where we came from. Okay, so I'm gonna point this like this. Alright. So that would... okay, if that's pointed like that, from my perspective, that triangle is going that way. Right? So now, I'm going to read this book again with it in that perspective. So we have this triangle, blood moon, where the moon is a hunter who stalks the stars. The ravager is a hunter who stalks the brush. And lo, when the wheel of time turns round to blood, sister sun shines her opal fire hungrily upon the hunter's moon. So I need the ravager to be below, and I think I need the sun and the moon in those circles. Okay. So I need... which one does this move again? Okay. So the Ravager is below. But the sun is in the wrong spot. Or do I need to get rid of this and that? Is that doable? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, where's my thing is? So we're trying to open this door right now. So I need the sun, the moon, and the Ravager. Okay. Now if I move these ones, I will have just the sun, the moon, and the Ravager. But the Ravager's not going to be below. So... Okay, that should... When I spin that other one around... which one does this spin? Spins the wrong one, damn it. Okay, I need to spin this last one over here. I wish these were color coded so I could remember which one I'm looking at. What the fuck was that thing? Okay. If that doesn't do it, I don't know what the fuck would. I got the sun, I got the moon, I got the Ravager. If that didn't open this door, I don't understand this puzzle at all. Now, I don't understand this puzzle at all. Look at all these puzzles. I'm sure this will be better if there is a character equipping and telling you what to do every 10 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God of War logic. Okay. So clearly, not the right thing. That's the dough. That's the Ravager. That's the moon. And that's the sun. Maybe I have to point it at that door? Maybe you gotta be looking at that door? So we do the same thing, but we spin it around till it points at that door? I don't know, this is crazy. Okay, so now we're pointing at that door. Now we gotta spin everything else around till it fucking makes sense. I should have counted how many times I spun that one, because that would tell me what I need to do for the rest of them. Fuck. Alright. That should be it, right? Alright. I got the sun, I got the moon. I got the Ravager. Did that open the door? What the fuck? What is this? Well, I've offered help and he didn't say yes or no. Wait, what? What help did you offer? Would you like help or are you just talking it out loud? I mean, if you got an idea, throw it out there, man. I'm not paying much attention, but I can if you want. I guess I'll put the help into a state of quantum superposition. So instead of Schrodinger's cat, it's Ninja's chat. I didn't see you offer help. Sorry, I was concentrating. I mean, if you have a suggestion, go for it. I've tried what I can think of. Indeed, we only exist when Ninja reads the chat. That is true. Very, very true. Alright. So... I don't fucking understand. Okay. For the moon is a hunter. Maybe I gotta do this in order. So the Calamity is the first one. So it's got the Ravager. It's got Death. Ravager. The Doe. Green things of the jungle spring at the doe's feet. Death from above. I don't fucking understand what this means. I don't like, what do they mean by above? What do they mean by below? Like, I mean, I got a triangle. It's below. I got the moon. And I got the sun. I don't know how else I could fucking manage this. Did you notice the triangles for them all look the same but point in specific different directions? Yes. So we got a down one here. We got a triangle that points that way here. This one points that way. And this one points that way. So below, so that's down. That's, well, that's up and to the right, up and to the left, and left. I have the solution, Ninja. Want me to copy paste it here? It's gonna make you go, oh fuck, really? I mean, before you do that, Kevin's trying to figure it out himself, so before you just blast the solution, I would prefer to figure this out. And if it takes me a while, it takes me a while. The Calamity. Death from above. Okay. You're not posting an ad or promoting Scientology, are you? That's fine. If you want to promote Scientology on my stream, I am A-okay with it. Just do me a favor. Try to get some money for me. I'll take that Scientology money. Okay. So the first one is to the left. That's the first one. So we got the Ravager. The Doe. And Death above. Then I will refrain from doing that. May Xenu light your path, fellow traveler. Ninja, try one at a time. Okay. So we'll do the left first. I thought maybe it was from this position? I tried that. That didn't work. We'll try it again. Okay. So, looking at it. Okay, so that's lined up with this from my perspective. All right. Now I need what do I need? I need death above, which I don't know what the fuck that means. So I need the Ravager, the Doe, and death above. So death above, I'm guessing, is the position of this. So death is this sword, right? Oh, wait. If we consider the triangle as being the ground, right? So, where does this next one go? No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so it's gonna have to be on one of these axes. Wait, something just happened. What the fuck? What? Okay, well, the game... I got it by accident somehow. Alright, cool. The game lets you know whenever you achieve it, so you ain't gotta worry about it. So, death above. Apparently above is... Oh, it's your position. So it's closest to you. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got lucky. But I got it. I didn't totally not figure it out on my own. See? Death. Doe. Ravager. So I had the right idea, I just had the wrong positioning. I think you're overthinking it, but you got the first door, so nice. Yeah, we're getting all the doors. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Faith seed. What is that? A gift from the dough itself. It contains life and begets life, as all seeds do, but this one does much more quickly. The Ravager is necessary for balance, but it cannot understand the balance, for it believes only in the death of all things. The dough alone understands that death and life are in fact the same thing. Yes, very true. Try to tell that to a fucking vegan. Yes, I was overthinking it, but I figured it out. Okay, so we opened that door. That door's already open. Now we need to open this door. So that's going to be up and to the left. Up and to the left. And then there we go. So that one's up and to the left. So Blood Moon. So we got the Calamity. Blood Moon. Panfolk, honor thy hunters, for the moon is a hunter who stalks the stars. So I need the sun, the moon, and the Ravager below. Okay. So back to this one. What is this? The beginning. The sun and the moon describe the sky. So this one we're gonna do after. Alright, no, I need the sun and the moon and the Ravager below. This one. Need to spend this one. Okay, so Ravager is that one. So I need it to be down here. All right. See, we don't need Secret Bird Boy to save the day. So, there, Phoenix. Nice, now Zunu demands your full cooperation. Give us all your assets. Wait, no. They need to give me assets. Alright, so we're gonna call that one good. Now I need to move these circles so that my sun and my moon are in them. Do 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 do. All right. See, now we have a problem, because this can't be the solution here. It can't be. Because I have to have... Alright, let's go around one more time. Okay, where's my son at? My son's over there. Alright. This should do it. Unless I'm super fucked up. Interesting. So... Huh. I am... I don't understand this one. According to Xenu, all Xenuites' gifts are Xenu's, and all of Xenu's gifts are Xenu's still. Sure. Precisely. See, this fellow traveler still needs more time to learn. We must send him to the orientation center for reorientation. Yeah. Alright. So, I need the sun and the moon to be above. Right? But how can you do that with the layout of these chingas? These boys don't seem to want to cooperate. Maybe it's not so much about the position of the triangle, it's the position of where you can get these pieces to go to. See, I can't get the layout it's telling me to get. Okay. Nope, that didn't do it. Middle managers are just pretending. It's so easy. I just channel my inner middle manager, and there you go, instant cultist. Ah. Alright, this one's kicking my ass. I'm gonna try a different one. See if I can figure it out. Where was it? It was over here. The down. For sun and moon describe the skies, firmament beyond. Their whims will tell if tides are high or if day has dawned. Fragile life must hang below, a puppet on a thread. Okay, so is the triangle pointing down? So does life have to be at the bottom of the triangle? Alright, let's try this. Life. We're gonna do the life one. Oh, okay. Or not. That doesn't work the way I wanted it to. Okay. I'm gonna point it back towards that door. Fuck 'em. Okay. So, we're gonna say... Okay, so you can't put... So the sun and moon are gonna be up here, and life is gonna be down there. That's my goal. sun and moon are opposite each other though, so how the fuck's that gonna work? Okay, I got sun and moon on the triangle. Okay, so the only other thing I can think is it would be looking at the door you're facing. Opposite? Fuck me. I don't know, man. Wait. Just say that I am good at playing politics in the office. Middle managers are just pretending to believe, though. They're not true believers. Those are aspiring middle manager or assistant to upper managers. Let's just say I am good at playing politics. Poor Phoenix, how scared is... Scarred is your soul. I accept the hug, but only for 3 seconds. Oh, you fucking lame. Alright. There's one more door to open, right? And if I stand and look at it, it's pointing that way. So we're gonna do this one more time, and then I'm gonna fucking go to sleep. I really just don't understand this this puzzle. Okay, so if I'm looking at the door, pointing that way, this is pointing that way. All right. I feel like I did this already, if I'm being honest with everyone. Okay. That did it. Alright, so you gotta be looking at the door in the direction of the door. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, it opened. Okay. Alright. I fucking like that puzzle. Um, it really, really made me think, and you don't get that often in games. You know what I mean? Like, sure, if you look up the answer, I bet it's obvious. Like, oh, you got to be looking at the door, this and that. Blood Moon Essence. Ooh, I picked up some Blood Moon Essence. Ring of Omens. What does that do? Give me... Okay, so this one, the Soul Shard. I don't summon anything, so you can get fucked. Evade costs 15.5% max health as gray health instead of stamina. I don't want that. Why would I want that? Alright, well, I'm not putting that on. That sounds terrible. Maybe I don't understand what it does for me. But, okay. Is that all there is? Very... So far, the puzzles have been quite interesting. I've thoroughly enjoyed these. Now... It gave me another page, though, didn't it? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 doors. 2 of the doors are broken. So... I think that's it. Nowadays, games are so afraid to commit to making the player think for more than 5 seconds. This puzzle was easy, but only if you take the time to figure it out. Well, yeah, once you know how it works, it's not difficult at all. But figuring out, okay, what orientation is this? The answer is, it's pointing at the door. So if you point the triangle at the door, or no, I'm sorry. If you look at the door, so looking at that door, you got to make this triangle face the same direction as that triangle. Once you get that, then this is fairly simple. Okay, so you got a sun and a moon, and then you got to put the beast below. Right? I figured out the beast below part right away. That thing wasn't the tricky part. It was just knowing, okay, what orientation are we looking at? Now that I know it's directly at the door, easy peasy. Now, this door is from this main orientation, so it can lead you to think, okay, maybe they all need to be solved from this positioning. But yeah, no, that was a super cool puzzle. I'm gonna do this one next. I don't think it's gonna give me anything. But you never know. So, if I'm looking at this door, I'm going to do one more time. There we go. Okay, now let's go see what that symbol is. Up and to the right. The hope. A blessing of hope. May the does step across your fulsome fields. So I need... As life and sun support from below, all will be revealed to the bulwark of the doe. Okay, so life and sun need to be below the doe. Life and sun below the doe. Okay. Well, that was a big jump you did there, buddy. Which one was life again? So this one's the sun. This one's the dough is where? Okay, so the dough is here. The sun. And I believe that one's life. Uh-oh. All will be revealed, it says. Interesting. Okay, hold on. So, the dough... The dough and the Ravager, it looks like, I think, need to be on the main 2 axes. Exactly, the first door can trip you up. Looks like the wind blowing. Okay. May the sun light your voyage home, and the Ravager howls not bring you fear. When the dough and Ravager, their circuit run, when sun and stem weaves... Okay, so the dough and the Ravager need to be opposite each other on the big boy axes. So I spin this one more time. That should get me where I want to go, right? No, not that one. This one? I fucking lose track of these things. Okay. And then I gotta just spin that one more time, and that should open whatever this last boy is. Sucks I can't get that one open. Maybe I'll try it again. Ooh, I got a bow. Sagittarius. New long gun. Let's see what that is. Accuracy. Starfall. Fires a magic arrow which deals 30.8 damage and opens a 7-meter portal that rains down star fragments. Each fragment deals 51.2 damage within 2 meters, or within 2 minutes? Last 6 seconds? Or 2 meters. That's 6 seconds. Mod power requirement 750. Okay. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. You need to circle the dough, not the moon. Ah, yes. Alright. I want to do this one too, because I feel like they're trolling me by pretending like this door is busted and this chest is empty. But I feel like for sun and moon describe the skies. So these need to be, the sun and the moon need to be on the thing. And life must hang below. Okay. So let's, last one. All right. So if you're looking at it, it must be turned away from it. Okay, so that's the right position there. Sun and moon got to be in the sun and moon. And then it said life must hang below, right? Okay. So I got the sun and the moon, and life must hang below. Sun and the moon describe the skies. Firmament beyond. Okay, the only thing I can think of is that's got to go below here. If that doesn't work, I'm moving on. Fuck 'em. I need to go to bed after this. It's fucking 10 p.m. Maybe someone got here before you and figured out that one door, but not the others. Yeah, maybe. But if I don't try it out, I will feel remiss. Okay. There's literally no other solution it could be. Right? That is the life symbol. Let me make sure I'm not fucking up my symbols. Pretty sure that that one was life. Yeah, life. Yep. Okay. I think we done did it. We got all the secrets we can get. I don't see a world where that's not the solution. If that's not it, then it was when it was here. And I tried both of those. So we're moving on. That was a cool little dungeon. Yes, blowing wind sprout is life. Oh, that symbol is the wind blowing. Oh, that's cool. I got some blood, some moon blood, some blood moon. I did it. Oh, I gotta break these pots real quick. Hold on. There's an altar where you can trade in blood moon, but I can upgrade my pistol, so I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna say goodnight. That was a very interesting and cool puzzle. I enjoyed that immensely. Concoctions. Concoctions are a special type of consumable that gives characters a long-term buff. Only one concoction buff may be active at a time. Consuming another concoction while concoction buff is active will replace the previous buff with the new buff. Oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll go back to the city. And we're gonna upgrade our pistol. I don't want to craft your stupid fucking weapon mod.
How goes it, friend?
Pistol. Where's my pistol? Here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So, this is the Uzi I picked up. I don't know how I feel about upgrading that. This is a super secret weapon, apparently. I kind of want to upgrade it. I can't use the weapon mod, I don't think. But I want to upgrade it, nonetheless. Alright, we upgraded it.
Take care, my friend.
Now, the only thing I don't like is that it's not that easy to switch weapons, right? Like, you can switch weapons, but doing so in, like, a fight is going to be incredibly tricky. Because the game doesn't pause. Like, everything is dynamic. Whenever I pause, everything happens. Looks like sprout and wind. I think it symbolizes the breath of life, but maybe I'm reading into it too much. Oh no, no, you're nailing it, bro. I'm the one who's dense as fuck. Alright, so I want to see what this gun looks like. Oh, it's a literal bow and arrow. See, I can't even use the mod because okay. Okay, so this does 505. Okay, so that does that. Let's look at my main gun. Wait, is this my main gun? No, that's not my main gun. This is my main gun. Fucking stupid. Okay, so 493, 493, 493. So the bow is stronger. But this fires faster.
You looking for trouble? Or you just lost your way?
What?
You wanna buy something?
The fuck are you talking about? Suck my balls, sir.
Yeah, that'll do not. Don't do anything I would do.
Shut up.
That'll come after you for it.
What? Okay, so the bow and the arrow actually look pretty dope. If we put that on, and then say we go to here, if we remove this, and then we put that on there. Whoa. Momentum. Increases critical chance, critical damage. Top heavy. Alright, so every shot of this is the first shot, right? Ooh. Now, I think I'm gonna have to go with this thing. Dude, that is fucking crazy. Alright. That's pretty good. I like it. Alright. We're gonna rock this for a bit. Use the bow, try it in a fight. Yeah. Phoenix John, take care. I'm getting dinner. Big Ninja's about to finish, so good night. Yeah, I'm about to finish. Have a good night, man. Oh my god, thought that was your character. I was about to comment how handsome you are. What? Oh, my character is vaguely Asian. See, look. Unequip. See? He's vaguely Asian, but he's got blue eyes. So figure that one out. Alright, I'll try this out tomorrow. Look at that. Time to rain star come on your foes. Yes. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will be back tomorrow. Most likely. I can't wait to be able to use that. That's gonna be so cool. The problem is, I have put all of my traits into vigor, right? And now I need more spirit, I think. I don't know. Mod power generation by 2%. So because when I'm not in the firing range. Oh no, I can use it. Oh yeah, we're gonna be using this bow for sure. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go now. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye. And stop.